Hiya Guildies, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Minecraft realm. I am at the Village Defense Building, correction realm, and checking it out. Hold on, let me get back into first person. I really like these shaders. I was supposed to meet Zyphus today to go do a little spelunking down in our cave, back in the back, but he's been busy, so I thought I might go delving into it and see what it looks like. I realized that with shaders on it might be a little darker, so what I'll do is turn up the contrast in post to give you a good look at that. Those blocks are driving me crazy! But getting down into that is something that we've had to do for quite some time, so I am going to go ahead and knock that out today. Go ahead and feed myself a little bit. I will need my bucket of water filled up. I've got a sword, several picks, and a shovel. Right? So that should be able to get me pretty far. But let's go down in here and get this thing all cleared out for today. And if there's anything interesting that pops up, then I'll talk about it. But otherwise, I'm just going to continue talking about what the plan is for this area here. This village defense, as you know... Oh, it's a bit of a drop down. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I've got some blocks here. There's that. Oh, already. There's stuff going on down here I can't see. Oh, it's so dangerous. So that's why we're coming in here to light it up, actually. Oh, wow, this is dark. Dark. But it gives it a good, eerie look. I don't see anything. Moving on. Slowly but surely. Oh, is this all it is? I thought this was like some big, deep cave network that drops. But it is not. Okay, so let me just light this whole thing up then. And hopefully that'll keep anything from spawning down here for a while. My goodness. Well, that was a... I got all worked up for that, and then nothing. But what I'm thinking is that this could be the drop shaft area, you know. So where we're going to actually... Let me see what we got. One there and one there. So we'll have two like well openings that come down here into this, and then this will be the way down into the actual mining area. So let me clear this out a little bit, and we'll go ahead and give it a look so that we at least have the opening ready to go for where we're going to actually start plumbing down. And I'll just do that three wide, I think. 3 wide, and then we'll just stair-step it down as we normally would. Alright, so this guy, and this guy. Alright, so if you want to stick around for that, well, I don't know why you would, but here's a time lapse. Yes, I say that now. Alright, Guildies, welcome back. I have dug all the way down here from up there. That's actually looking up, if you'll check out the perspective of the torches. And come all the way down here, and have gotten to the point where I've unearthed some redstone, I believe. Yes, let me double check that. Yep, that's the first bit of redstone ore I've found on this server. Huzzah! So I'm going to go ahead and switch it out and get to it. Hey, where's all the stuff that you must have had from collecting, and what's up with that armor you have on? Well, you know, I got all the way down to about here, then went up and emptied everything, and got some more food, and looked at all my iron, and said, I'm going to make some armor. So I made some armor for myself, and I made some armor for Zyphus, and, you know, sorted miscellaneous precious goods, and did some cooking, and you know, tree stuff, and farming stuff. You know, the things you don't really need to see that often. All the miscellaneous day-to-day activities that happen when trying to maintain your Minecraft community. However, I've gotten down here, and now I'm going to get my redstone. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm almost to the bottom, and once I get there, I'm going to come back up to row 11 and dig out a little room area to start as the ground floor dig for diamonds, as it were. But that'll be in just a few moments. Zyphus, where are you? Alright, guildies, welcome back. I'm down here in the bottom of the tunnel now that I've dug, and I think it looks pretty good to this point. You get down here, and hey, all the torches are here because I was planning on continuing the staircase straight down to bedrock level for reasons, but those are long-term reasons and they can wait. So I made this little area here. All of this was just to make sure it's nice and lit up. Maybe one there. One there. And I don't know. Maybe one there. So, and here, and here, and here. And, oh, that's fine. Okay, so now I've got this area here. It's the 11th floor, if you will. This is the floor level, as I understand it, upon which you will have the most luck finding diamonds if you are strip mining anyways. So whenever you need things like redstone or, you know, cobble, as I do right now. Did I hear something? Then that's, I'm listening now. It's nice to be able to dig at a level where you can also find things that you'll need for other things. So let's get as many things as possible. That's diamonds. And I think if you need iron, more specifically, you can dig at a higher level. But not for me. I'm going to end up building an iron farm anyways eventually. I've mapped out this entire cave here that I ran into as we were coming along. Stripped it of everything except the gold. I think there's some gold back here. I'm going to have to go investigate that. But I died a couple times while this was going on. I think it was... there it is over there. Or there's some, I should say. This is like one of the first ones. Little baby zombie got me. I was real sad about that because I didn't even really see him. I was just standing there and got hit once, turned around, got hit a second time, and that was all it took. He had a sword in his hand, and I just got wrecked by a baby zombie. It was pretty funny for me, but, you know, not something I was very proud of. Jeez, a baby zombie. Everybody can beat me in this game. Alright, so there's some more gold over here, maybe? Anyways, I'll go look for that, and then we'll go up to the top. And then I think we're going to sort out how much stone brick stair I have, and maybe set up at least the basic of decorative elements for this staircase that we're working on up here. That goes down further there. I know there's more gold down here somewhere, but I won't need that much, really. I mean, powered rails are going to be helpful later, but for now, this is going to be just fine. So, up the stairs we go to see what we've got smelted, or get everything smelted and see where we stand. I'll do a little yard work around the farm, too. Well, gang, I went ahead and did all the tidying up around the village there, and in the process of doing that, I ended up with quite a bit of stone, which I converted into stone brick, which I converted into stone brick stairs, because I'm going to kind of gussy this thing up just a little bit. And I think the easiest way for me to do that is to do it backwards, so I'll just kind of cruise down the stairs like this. See, that's what I got to do. I got to be careful not to click on the top part. If I do it like this, it should work too. Just can't go too fast, really. Yep, and that's the thing. Alright, I'm going to do this, knock this out all the way down, and then come all the way back up on the other side, and then think about what I'm going to do in the center strip. Be right back. Guys, check this out. I came out, and it was all overcast and looked foggy. I was like, ooh, wow, that's pretty cool, right? So I was digging on that just as it was, and then I came up around a corner, and I saw this glistening. Like, I mean, oh, well, from this angle, it's kind of a little overdone, isn't it? But when I first came around the corner, I was like, oh, wow, look at that. It's like the water, like when it rains and there's just a little bit of moisture on the top of whatever, and it just kind of looks wet. This all kind of, I bet you there's a value I can tweak to make that a little bit softer. But, yeah, check that out. I mean, that's pretty cool, I think. And, like, these are kind of moist, but not shiny like those. And this dude... Oh, a zombie villager! I'm sorry I lost you to the plague. Oh. I feel bad about that. But, that looks pretty cool. I'm going to have to look into it, though. Wow, yeah. Actually, that looks kind of... That's not quite as cool. But it's still cool. This looks like way cool. I dig it. All right, speaking of digging, I'm going to go back down into that tunnel. All right, guildies, here we are, down at the bottom of the stairs now. I've got them all done up. All pretty. Well, not very pretty, but at least it's easy to go up and down now. The center is all stone, because it was mostly stone. I just kind of picked out some pieces and then set it. Infilled it, excuse me, and then there's just a water bucket I dropped at the top and came down here to see what it looked like. Yeah, I think it looks all right. Well, there's going to be more. There is going to be more. But we'll get to that when we get to that. And I got down here and I decided to clean this room up a little bit. And rather than go over there and deal with the gravel, because I don't have a shovel right now, I came over here and started digging around. And look what I found. You know what those are. I have an iron pick. Yes, indeed. My very first... Do I try to get an enchant on this real fast? No, I can't, because I don't have an enchanting table. My very first diamond. Bing! Check out that achievie. 1, 2, oh my goodness. 3, oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6. Sweet, sweet, sweet diamonds. And look at this. I get some iron ore too. You know it. What am I going to do with those? 1 pickaxe. And I don't know what else. We'll see. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Awesome. I should dig out around there. 6 is a lot. Oh, look, there's a good thing I decided to do that. I did not notice that. So just in case, I don't think it's going to be... No. Alright, well, that was a pretty good... I thought I heard a creeper there for a second. That was a pretty good size diamond ore, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm just going to finish cleaning this up here, and then that'll be that. Zyphus never showed up, but that's okay, because it wasn't a hard scheduled thing anyways. I was just hopeful he was going to be on today. It's the day he's most likely to be on, when we can hang out together. So Zyphus, don't feel bad. I hope I wasn't making you. I'm sure you don't. But everybody else, don't worry about him. My friends, I'm going to wrap this up because you don't want to see all of this, but I'm going to dig this out, and I'm pretty happy. I got my first diamonds, my first redstones. I've got a lot of materials gathered up for when Zyphus does show up. We're going to be able to do a lot of things. And the dig tunnel down to diamond level is done, so one less thing to worry about, you know? So I think that's going to work out pretty good. All right. I don't know how I feel about the shaders underground. Underground, they're a little dark. But you let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know if they're any good. In fact, you can thumb it up if it's good to keep, and give me a thumbs down if you think, nope, go back to old vanilla Minecraft. And I might for underground, you know, for sure, because it's dark down here. Or maybe I'll just do regular vanilla, and then when a build is done, I'll put it into cinematic mode and go flying around the object in question. We'll see. Anyways, if you'd like to see that, then by all means, subscribe to this channel for more content just like that. Until next time, however, my friends, thank you very much for joining me. I sure do hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you really, really soon.